Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The recent developments involving Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani and the Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, Ali Mohsen al-Ilaq, signal potentially significant changes in Iraq's financial and political landscape. Al-Sudani is in New York, engaging in discussions on the international stage, while al-Ilaq has been more vocal than ever about the prospect of deleting zeros from the Iraqi currency. This is a notable shift, as al-Ilaq has traditionally been more reserved or cautious in addressing the issue. The deletion of zeros from the Iraqi dinar has been a topic of speculation and discussion within financial circles and among those invested in the revaluation of the currency. Al-Ilaq's newfound openness on the subject could indicate that Iraq is preparing for a substantial economic shift. Such a move would not only change the face value of the currency but could also be a signal to both domestic and international stakeholders that Iraq is gearing up for broader financial reform. At the same time, there is significant movement on the hydrocarbon law, HCL, which has long been a contentious issue in Iraq, particularly in relation to the distribution of oil revenues between the central government in Baghdad and the semi-autonomous Kurdistan region. The implementation of the HCL has been delayed for years, largely due to political disagreements between Baghdad and Erbil, the capital of the Kurdistan region. However, recent articles suggest that there has been notable progress, with employees' salaries being financed and a substantial deposit from Kurdistan into the Baghdad treasury. This deposit, nearly 100 billion dinars in non-oil revenues, is a significant step and a strong indicator that the HCL agreement is either finalized or close to being fully implemented. The financing of employees' salaries, which was announced to begin yesterday, further supports the notion that major economic shifts are occurring. This kind of salary disbursement is likely tied to the progress on the HCL. For years, one of the key challenges has been ensuring that oil revenues are distributed fairly and in a manner that is sustainable for the entire country. The fact that the salaries are being financed now suggests that the financial mechanisms to support such a distribution are either in place or nearing completion. The timing of this salary financing aligns with other indicators of economic progress, adding to the sense that Iraq is on the cusp of significant reform. The deposit by the Kurdistan region into Baghdad's treasury is particularly telling. The 100 billion dinars in non-oil revenues suggests a level of cooperation that has often been missing in the relationship between Baghdad and Erbil. This deposit likely indicates that both parties have reached a mutual understanding regarding the HCL. The hydrocarbon law is not just about oil revenue sharing, it also encompasses broader agreements about fiscal responsibility and cooperation between different regions of Iraq. For Kurdistan to deposit such a substantial amount of money into the Baghdad treasury suggests that the two sides are in alignment and that they have likely finalized key components of the HCL agreement. In many ways, these developments are unprecedented. For years, the HCL has been a point of contention, and various attempts to resolve the issue have failed. The fact that we are now seeing such tangible signs of progress, employees being paid, large financial deposits being made, and open discussions about currency reform indicates that Iraq may be on the verge of a major breakthrough. This is not just about the HCL or currency reform in isolation. These developments are interconnected and suggest that Iraq is moving towards a more stable and sustainable economic future. The discussions about deleting the zeros from the currency are particularly significant in this context. Deleting zeros would essentially redenominate the Iraqi dinar, making it a more manageable and internationally recognized currency. This would not only simplify financial transactions within Iraq but would also make the dinar more attractive on the global stage. For years, Iraq's currency has been a point of speculation, with many investors hoping for a revaluation that would increase its value against other currencies. While deleting the zeros does not necessarily mean a revaluation in the way that some investors hope, it would nonetheless be a major step forward for Iraq's economy. In the broader context, these developments suggest that Iraq is moving towards a new phase in its post-conflict recovery. The country has been through years of turmoil, from the US-led invasion in 2003 to the rise of ISIS and the ongoing political instability. However, these recent moves aid progress on the HCL, discussions about currency reform, and increased cooperation between Baghdad and Erbil suggest that Iraq may finally be turning a corner. The international community, including the United States and other key stakeholders, will likely be watching these developments closely. If Iraq can successfully implement the HCL and stabilize its currency, it could be a game changer for the country's economic future. The timing of these developments is also important. Prime Minister Soudani's presence in New York suggests that Iraq is seeking to re-engage with the international community at a high level. By addressing long-standing issues like the HCL and currency reform, Iraq is sending a signal that it is serious about its economic future. This could lead to increased foreign investment, greater international cooperation, and a more stable political environment. In conclusion, the recent developments in Iraq, including Prime Minister Soudani's trip to New York, Al-Alec's openness about deleting the zeros from the currency, the progress on the HCL, and the financial cooperation between Baghdad and Kurdistan all point to a country that is on the verge of significant economic and political reform. These are not isolated events, they are interconnected and suggest that Iraq is moving towards a more stable and prosperous future. The international community will be watching closely, and if Iraq can successfully navigate these changes, it could have a profound impact on the country's future. The potential for a revaluation of the dinar, combined with the successful implementation of the HCL, could be transformative for Iraq and its people. The next few weeks and months will be critical, and an official announcement regarding the HCL could come at any moment, further cementing Iraq's progress towards a brighter future. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.